This is the reviewed and explained story from the movie Thor, Love and Thunder. The last of his kind, Gorr, spends his days battling for survival with his daughter Love in a desolate desert. Love soon perishes from malnutrition despite his prayers to his god Rapu. Gorr comes upon an oasis where he finds Rapu, who had just killed the most recent user of an antiquated weapon known as All Black the Necrosword, just as he starts to hear a voice calling out to him in the distance. Gorr's powerlessness is mocked by Rapu, who also declines to offer any assistance. Gorr beheads him after feeling deceived and declares that all gods will be destroyed. Responding to distress signals from all throughout the universe and working to return home, Thor resumes his adventures with the Guardians of the Galaxy in good shape. Thor, though, is still unhappy with his situation and plans to retire. There is an increase in calls for help from people looking for Gorr, including one from Sif, who had been looking for him. In response to Sif's call, Thor and Korg separate from the Guardians and go to attend to the others. Sif, who has had her arm severed and is defeated, appears to them and informs them that Gorr will assault New Asgard next. Dr. Jane Foster is receiving treatment for stage 4 cancer in the meantime. She starts to lose hope after failed attempts to find a treatment, but Foster is motivated to go to New Asgard in the hopes that their magic can help cure the cancer. Considering that Thor unintentionally charmed it to safeguard Foster while they were together, Mjlnir is drawn to her, fuses back together, and bestows her with the mighty Thor's abilities. That evening, Gorr inundated New Asgard with shadow creatures with the Necrosword. King Valkyrie and Foster also show up there to confront them, which surprises Thor, along with Thor, Korg, and Sif. Even though the monsters were repelled, Gorr and the children of Asgard, including Axel, Heimdall's son, managed to escape. Thor talks to Axel, and they conclude that the kids are in the Shadow Realm. Thor, Foster, Valkyrie, and Korg go to Omnipotence City to alert Zeus of Gorr and request an army to aid fight him because they know Gorr's strength will be at its greatest there. Not persuaded that Gorr as Zeus captures Thor as a threat to Omnipotence City, causing the others to step in and repel Zeus' soldiers. Zeus destroys Korg's body during the altercation, only his visage is left unharmed, although this is enough for him to survive. Zeus is impaled in the chest by an enraged Thor using the Thunderbolt, which Valkyrie grabs as they flee to face Gorr in the Shadow Realm. Thor and Foster restart their romance after he hears of Foster's cancer diagnosis while they are traveling. When they arrive, they start looking for the kids but soon learn they were caught in a trap. Gorr intended to take Stormbreaker so he could use the Bifrost Bridge to enter eternity and make wishes for the demise of the world the Divine. They fight Gorr and his shadow creatures once more, but when Foster and Valkyrie become too weak to traverse the Bifrost, they must flee back to New Asgard, where Gorr has stolen Stormbreaker. Thor advises Foster to stay behind to recover after learning that Mjlnir's effects are making her cancer worse. Valkyrie is likewise unable to continue the conflict, leaving Thor with the Thunderbolt so that he can resume his conflict with Gorr. With Stormbreaker, Gorr starts to unlock Eternity's gate at the center of the universe. The youngsters are given the strength they need to defeat the remaining shadow demons when Thor appears and bestows them with the power of Thor. Against Thor, Gorr gains the upper hand. Foster, sensing his pain, makes the decision to rejoin the battle despite her diminished state and use Mjlnir once more. Foster has plenty of time to destroy Gorr and herself by using Mjlnir to break the Necrosword into pieces. The kids use Stormbreaker that Thor has found to get back home, but they are unable to stop Gorr from going into eternity. Thor rushes to Foster's side and cries out to Gorr, begging him to choose love over death. He chose to use his wish to resurrect love since their love made him think of the love he felt for his daughter. Foster loses his battle with cancer quickly and enters Valhalla. Before Gorr succumbs to the Necrosword's curse, Thor agrees to Gorr's request for him to assume possession of love. After that, a statue depicting Foster as in New Asgard, the mighty Thor is constructed. Korg's body entirely regenerates while he tries to have a child, and Sif and Valkyrie start teaching the kids how to fight. Thor begins to raise Love as his own child and gives Stormbreaker to her to take care of while he uses Mjlnir in combat. The two, who take on the names Love and Thunder, start off by traveling the galaxy and helping anyone who asks for it. During the middle of the credits, a recovering Zeus commands his son Hercules to kill Thor. In a post-credits sequence, Foster arrives at Valhalla's gates and is greeted by Heimdall, who praises her for saving his son.
Welcome to Valhalla.